Hi, it's the Honest Agent again. We're still talking about auto insurance rate. There's a couple of things I haven't mentioned yet that can affect your insurance rates. They're not usually as big as effect as some of the others that I've mentioned, but first of all, homeowners get a better rate than renters. That's just a fact. It doesn't make any difference if you own a single family home or a condominium or a mobile home. Homeownership will usually get you a better rate than someone who rents. Companies also look for people who are not stable. By that I mean they change their addresses every year. They're hopping from one area or another state to another state, back and forth. Sometimes that's inevitable for people who change jobs, get transferred a lot, but it can make effect on your insurance stability. Remember, they're also looking for undisclosed drivers in the household. So if you say that you're a 21 single male and you own your own home and you're driving a brand new Mercedes and you work at Wendy's, that's going to send out some red flags to the companies. They kind of want the risk to fit the individual. So if your position, your occupation, your education, companies are even asking for education. It's a tough question they have to ask people, but they do. Are you have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, some college, no college? Are you a veteran? Some companies give discounts for veterans. Some companies give discounts for what you do, like first responders, working out of the house. These are all things that can affect your insurance premium. Some of those can be classified as discounts, which will be my next subject, but they can actually affect the rate. But it is, I guess, considered a discount, but it's nothing you really have control over. If they give it for a first responder, you have to prove you're a first responder. If they give it for people who are in the education community, I have a company who gives a big discount if you're in the education community. But all these things have to be proven to the insurance company. Remember, the most important thing when you're shopping for insurance is tell the agent the truth. You may think you can get away with that little white lie. Let's face it, we all do it. Your wife comes home with a new dress. She may look like the back of a dump truck, but you're not going to tell her that. It's just like the wife whose husband puts on a 20-year-old suit, says, "How do I look?" You may look like a 2-pound bologna in a 1-pound sack, but she's not going to tell you that. So we all have to do those little white fibs. Don't fib on your insurance application. It can have severe effects down the road, especially when it comes time to collect from your policy on a claim. So talk to your agent. Your agent is a professional. They went to school. They had to pass tests. They had to take classes. Your average fully licensed insurance agent that can write all lines of property and casualty is a very knowledgeable and a professional. And talk to him. Tell him, can I get away with this? Or can I get away with that? The last thing is how you use your car. If you're driving 30 miles one way to work and 30 miles back, that's going to be a higher rate than somebody who takes a train every day. There are even insurance policies out there for people who drive very few miles based upon your miles, where you can pay per mile. So people who only drive to church on Sundays and the grocery stores can get a much better rate than somebody who drives 15,000, 20,000 miles a year. All these things can be factors into your auto insurance. I hope this has been helpful to you. We have a lot more to talk about. I haven't gone into coverages yet and exclusions. A lot of videos talk about what is covered. I'm going to tell you what's not covered. I think that's kind of more important. I hope you'll stay tuned and watch our upcoming videos.